Listen, the Trailblazers are in the building, y'all. Listen, all day long, I'm interviewing a plethora of amazing women who's doing some amazing things. And listen, one of them that's here now, listen, she's the mother of them. She's the one who's leading this thing with Current Cherry. She's always doing amazing things. She's a corporate professional. She's a what do you call it? Event planner. She has her own women's sisters conference. She done did so many anthologies, books. Listen, I can't keep talking about this lady. We're gonna bring her on in here. Come on, Karen. Dr. Karen Hill Pruden is in the building.
Hey, what's up? I'm so excited to be here.
I always love you to come. You always dropping gems with us. So I always love to have you on my show. Every time, like, yeah, she agreed to be on. Let's go. So tell the people that just now meeting you, tell the people who you are and what you got going on.
Yeah, I am Dr. Karen Hilsford. I am the Women's C-Suite Career Coach. I work with female middle managers seeking senior leadership positions. I also work with entrepreneurs, and I work with them on leading people, leading change, multi-site operations, technology, and analytics.
Wow. And you joining us with this book. I know it's going to be amazing. So tell us about the Trailblazers who lead. What's your story going to be about?
Yes, mine is called The Evolution and Branding of a Trailblazer. And really, it's talking about how I've been an entrepreneur ever since I discovered a talent. You know, when I discovered that I had some type of talent that people were willing to pay for, even as a small child, I capitalized on that. That's how I got my little shopping money, my little spending money, and all of that stuff. And so I have been an entrepreneur maybe since I was like 13, 14 years old, officially where I had a business license since I was like maybe 19, but I started very, very young. And so it talks about identifying and recognizing that entrepreneurship in your young queens when they're young, and how you're possibly looking at a senior leader 10, maybe a decade later or 2 decades later.
Okay, let me get back in here. Listen, I'm excited. You know, we have Current Cherry who always lay out the red carpet for all of us. She's my coach. And so when she talked about Trailblazers, I was like, oh my God, I'm considered a Trailblazer. Like, what? You know, it's an honor for us to get that title. Trailblazer, the word Trailblazer is a very prestigious title. And so for me, I want to make sure we're holding our arms up, make sure we're doing what we say we're going to do, because people are watching us. People are looking at us, you know. And so with that being said, you know, I know you did the Sisters Leaders Conference. I know you've done so many things. Tell us the different books that you got coming out, and then tell us about the Sister Leaders Conference. Tell us more about what does that look like.
Absolutely. So the Sister Leaders Conference is a conference that I hold annually in October. This year it is October 28th and 29th. And it is a conference of multi-generational diverse women. It is a virtual conference this year where we get together and we share information and knowledge to increase your knowledge, to increase your, to share experiences, also to educate on different industries. We are interested in not only your knowledge, but your physical health and your mental health and your emotional health. And so we bring in a number of different speakers who talk about, we had doctors last year who talked about our mental health and our physical health. And we had some awesome leaders who talked about how to elevate your entrepreneurship game, how to elevate your branding, your marketing, you know, your customer retention, you know, how to legitimately set up your business in a legal way, you know. And so we are there to help pour into other female leaders, and we have a couple of male ambassadors who pour into us as well, and we'll have one this year as well, to just elevate women so that we can not only get to leadership positions but stay. So my love is to acquisition of a leadership position, but retention. So we can stay there as long as we want to stay there in that leadership position.
Wow. So is it coming back again this year?
Absolutely. October 28th and 29th is already on the books.
Y'all, this lady here, she stay prepared. She stay prepared. And see, that's the kind of people that we need on our team. Those who can push us right into our purpose. Let's stay on it. Let's get this handle. Let's get that handle. And that's what you do. So tell us about the different books that you've written in anthologies.
Yeah. Well, I've either authored or co-authored. I think I'm at 18 now. I have my most recent that's coming out February 23rd, which is next week. It's called The Confident Woman, Women with Unshakable Faith, Testimonies of a Shakeable Faith. And this is merely a compilation of 19 women who, regardless of what it looked like in the world, regardless of what it looked like or what it felt like in the flesh, that they leaned on God through certain situations. And so they're going to share with the public through the anthology those particular situations that they leaned on God and God brought them through. And so it's called The Confident Woman, and that's coming out next week. I have a slew of other books. I have Complicated Alliances, which deals with women who are in the military or women who are married to men in the military. I have Undeterred, where women push forth to get a seat at the corporate table. I have Pruden Principles, 10 Strategies to Propel Women to the C-Suite. Hey, in that book, which is my most popular book, I give away all of the secrets that they're looking for C-suite executives, because sometimes you may not know someone who's in the C-suite, because there's not a whole lot of women in the C-suite. And so I tell you what they're looking for in terms of data, data leadership. I tell you that image is more than a blazer. I tell you that you don't have to act like one of the boys to get to the C-suite. You can still be a woman and still be an effective leader, And so I share all of the secrets and Pruden Principles. I have a number of other books that I've co-authored and been part of anthologies. I mean, Entrepreneur Elevation, which was the visionary of Dr. Cheryl Wood. Women Impacting Nations, which was the visionary was Dr. Cheryl Wood, where I was a co-author in that. Speaking My Truth, I was a co-author in that as well, telling my story. I've told, I believe that we have a lot of mini and sub stories in our lives. And if we think about it, we're so busy pressing through. Sometimes we don't even realize how much we've come through. And to share what we come through, you can help somebody else out who's going through it or think that there's no positivity on the other side. And so, we need to be able to document these stories and share it with others.
So for those who don't know what is a C-suite, can you give them the definition of a C-suite?
Absolutely. So your C-suite positions are your most highest leadership positions within your organization. I am a chief human resource officer. You'll have a chief marketing officer, chief information officer, chief executive officer, but also in some companies that don't have those titles, then if you are the director of marketing and you are the highest person in that organization, you're in the C-suite.
So there y'all go. Listen, I'm learning too, y'all. I'm like, okay, what is it? See, because we lack knowledge. So if you lack knowledge, you have to ask, what is that? So I understand. And I've been in both positions. I'm in a position now. I got a couple of companies that I own, but we're learning. You know what I'm saying? We're learning. And so people send people like you. God sent people like you our way to keep us. Okay, this is what this is all about. So that's why it's always good to partner with Dr. Karen or join her sisters conference. I told her, I said, if you need some ambassadors, let me know. I got plenty of women who's on the would like to support, especially what you got going on all the time. So we're always here. We're always here. So I'm excited. Somebody want to call me right now. I'm excited.
I'm excited as well because I'm a herpreneur as well. So hey, my community is sister leaders, but I'm a herpreneur too.
That's right.
I'm an official herpreneur.
That's right. Well, I'm so happy to have you. And Felice said, continue learning it. I love it. That's right. We have to continue to learn. And we have to continue. Like, she just fixed my crown because I didn't know what a C-suite was. So she just put the crown back on and we keep it moving. We have to be teachable in this season. Everybody teach you something. And so every time I get around, y'all be like, okay, what Karen got going on? Let me go learn, because you are a teacher and you are a doer. So being a teacher, your job is to teach us. You know what I'm saying? I don't know this stuff. I'm a brand person. I can tell you all about branding. When it comes down to other stuff, I don't do that lane because that's not my assignment. My assignment is take you, make you pretty, make everybody love how you look, and keep it moving. So that's what I do good
And
at.
we need you. We need you. Make me pretty.
Well, I appreciate you for stopping by, friend. You always welcome. I always want to be a part of your life. Some people
Thank
you
you.
want to stay connected to because you're always doing powerful things to inspire us. So today,
Thank you.
we putting this crown on your head. You are one of our queens in this industry. And so I love the relationship that you and I have. I don't talk to you every day, but if you call my phone, I'm coming. I'm coming.
Yeah. And I do want to share one other thing that I got coming up. So I am a member of the Believe in Your Dreams television network, and I actually have my own TV channel coming out. It's called the Boss Brand and Business TV channel. It is for exceptional professionals who require excellent quality in business and in branding. And so I am so excited about that and the opportunity to be able to share other women and their businesses and what they're doing in the community and all of that stuff through by way of TV shows, news shows, and entertainment. And so I am excited about that.
I gotta get on the show. And I got to apologize publicly because she inboxed like, you ready? I'm like, yes, I'm ready. And then I all kind of, my life is like, oh. So I gotta come on the show, Karen. Look, I want to be where you are. I'm here.
Hey, you know when I'm ready, I'm gonna hunt you down when I'm ready.
I look, Karen Chair is in the building. Hey, Karen. How you doing? We love you, Karen.
I love Karen, and of course, Karen is a visionary for Trailblazers, and that is one. And she's one of the reasons why I wanted to be part of the project. She sets the standard for how we could collaborate and partner with one another, and that's what I stand for.
Yes. So shout out to you, Karen. Listen, we coming next week. This book come out next week. Trailblazers Who Lead. I see some of the ladies are in here. My girl Effie, I love my Effie. I can't wait for her to come on the show in a couple of hours. Felice is coming on the show. Listen, this is what it's all about. Collaboration. That's one thing she taught me. I'm gonna take this to my grave. Collaboration trump competition. And as much as the more we collaborate, the more people understand it's all about us coming together. Because what I do is
absolutely
come together, we can make a big, beautiful book that's coming out in a couple of days. So we're excited.
Yep, absolutely. And our impact and our reach is further when we come together.
That's right. Look at Felice, I'm a beep, believe in your dreams. Shout out to Dr. Nicole Peters.
Yes.
We're excited to have her. So listen, thank you so much for stopping by, friend. If you ever need me, I'm here. I'm only a phone call away. Stay in all the things Dr. Karen got going on. Y'all, listen, this year is about to be amazing because she didn't tell us everything, but just watch her page. You'll see.
Yeah, and I'm dragging a whole bunch of other women with me. So it's going to be a whole lot of amazing years for a whole lot of women because we're going to do this thing in 2022. Come
on, 2022. Well, thank you for stopping by, and we will see you soon. You be blessed.
Thank you.
All right, guys. The Dr. Karen Pruden was on my show. People like that, you just have to connect with y'all. Listen, this lady is a powerhouse. If you don't know her, now you know her. Go and follow her Instagram, on Clubhouse, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. I promise you, she's corporate. She's everywhere, and she can definitely be the coach that you need to push your life to a whole different level, especially for the C-suite women. So I learned some stuff today. Listen, I'm learning, y'all. I'm growing and I'm teachable. So you guys enjoy the show. Next, we got another powerful Trailblazers coming. The best is yet to come. Shout out to Kern for all the things that she do for us, pushing us to our purpose. You guys, we'll see you next time on the next show in a couple of minutes. Take care.